Welcome, everyone, to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of AAC squads. As we'll see, the Florida Atlantic Owls taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Akron Zips. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Florida Atlantic about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Akron Zips offense takes the field to start this game off. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need it.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Makes his connection. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. And the Zips decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Owls offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackled.
And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll pull it down.
You know, you hear the term nickel so much. Most people stay in nickel most of the time because of all the speed in college football and the running quarterback. And you see why it pays dividends. More speed on the field when the QB does take off to go get him on the ground and force a 4th down.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Wall. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. To throw, it's Cutler. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slide. The Zips will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They'll try the run. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. And the Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got his man out of the backfield. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Power football with the run. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw it. Finds a man on the right. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Zips will punt it away on 4th down. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to the run. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. The Owls get it past the sticks. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Jolly. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he can hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete downfield. And that won't quite be enough for the 1st down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. Trying to show their strength with the run on 4th down. The Zips pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Looking for space, it's Wall. And they corral him at the 2-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Zips! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia Tech. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to throw. It's Jolly. Looking to buy time. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He makes the catch. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Zips send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Florida Atlantic races to the line. Looking for a man. It's Jolly. Coming after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Grabbed on the outside, it's Bettis. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Throwing right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. From the 30-yard line on first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on a defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Dances away. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. 2nd down coming up. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Still on his feet at the 45. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Zips are in the hurry-up.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right, you see that blocking and all the holes open up. That's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps. Man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
Looking to move it through the air. Flushed out of the pocket. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Looking to throw, it's Cutler. Gets open down the middle. And they swarm him under. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Looking to throw for it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab over the middle. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bettis. And he's brought down after a nice game. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And they can't make the connection. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Jolly. He finds his man. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. He's looking to throw it. Escapes trouble. They're working that left side. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Looking to go up top on first down. Got his man all by himself. They finally make the stop, and that's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
And the Zips will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more...
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. To the air, it's Jolly. Just a short pass to the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
On second down, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Richardson. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch. As you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. To the ground with the back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll do it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Here he comes. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Akron. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Colorado is ahead early in Boulder, but that's not exactly Cornell Stewart out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Houston. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give to the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. Wants to throw on 3rd. Snagged in the middle. It's Bettis. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. To the air. It's Jolly. It's complete to the left.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle, short of the stick, setting up 4th down.
Fair catch, called for and made. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Zips. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Back to throw, it's Jolly. He's got his man. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And the Owls in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. On second down, he's looking downfield. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Hand off from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. Looking downfield, it's Cutler. And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Running back searching for a hole. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Line is set on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there?
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The RPO, it's complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking for a man, it's Jolly. Throws to the tight end. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Working the middle, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
Receiver looks it in, it's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Holds and fires complete to the right.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
The Zips have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. Unleashes one deep. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. From the gun, the ground game.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? They'll try to pick up the first. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now it's 2nd and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Akron! That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. Coming out with it, it's Melton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Finds a man on the left. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Looking downfield, it's Jolly. Zings it complete to the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Here comes the offense on second down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Pocket starts to collapse. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it. Oh, picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. First down here for the offense. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Looking for room, it's Wall. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lining up to convert third down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Now on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Spelez. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And the Zips line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Back to pass, it's Jolly. He's right on target. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be a draw. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. At the 35, he's got room. Tackle is made after the first down. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
I know there's a lot of play callers that would try to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it, and that was a great call. First down.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Going up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Richardson. Got room at the 35. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together. Maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
from the red zone, looking for a receiver. And it's caught! Touchdown, Owls!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Hits the spin cycle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Give to the running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. They'll leave it with him. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Cutler. Fires to the middle. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
This kid's got a big-time leg, man. He hit that into the wind, and it looked like that could have been good from 50.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on 2nd down. It's caught. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Bettis. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And he can't escape, and down he goes. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, they're in